So we're gonna peel this and cut it because we love this squash. What is this squash called?
Your father told me you met someone at the end.
Yeah, butternut. Thanks, babe. Butternut squash. But some people don't know how to peel it or how to cut it. So I'm actually going to show you guys how I do it. And if you guys know a better way, let me know. But this is how we do it. We love this. This is sweet. It's like a sweet squash. Sometimes when I make it, RJ thinks it's sweet potato. But all right, let's get started. So you want to take off, you see how it's kind of white right there? You want to take off the pith, that's what it's called, to get down to the orange, the rich orange part. Now these come in a whole bunch of different sizes. Like they come really big. We usually buy the small ones because it's easier to deal with. Because this is a difficult process, but the labor is so, like, if you get it done, you'll enjoy the fruit of your labor because it's delicious. I usually get a paper towel when I get to this part and hold it like this because this can get slippery when the skin is on there. Okay, so the bottom part here is what has all the seeds in it. So let me grab my knife. So you want a sharp, this is our professional knife set. You want a sharp weighted knife. This knife is really weighted and you want it to be sharp. RJ always reminds me, make sure to wipe the knife off because when you sharpen it, it'll have like metal shavings, you know, so make sure you wipe that off like that. And then I usually cut like right here and I move my hands because this thing can roll on you. But the sharper your knife, the better, the safer it'll be. And then here's where all the seeds are. And that's pretty much it. It's hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to cut. Very hard to cut. But once you get it cut down like that, everything else it's very easy. And then I just cut it into squares like this, like bite-sized squares. Just like that. And this is where all the seeds are. Like if you guys want to save this and save the seeds out of it, you just dig it out right there, which I'll do right now. And then you just wash these off and dry them, and then you can plant them in your garden. So what I do with this, okay, first let me put this knife up because we already know what happened last time. I was messing with the knife. So in my oven, it has an air fry option, my big oven. So what I do is I spray the squash like this with avocado oil. Just spray it down real well because you want it to get like crispy. Because I like it to get like almost like a hash. And then I like to put black pepper. Brings out the sweetness. And then I put, so this is organic sea salt that I grind up in my, so it comes like in a box like this from the store. And it's big chunks, like, let's see. So it's like really big chunks. So what I do is I put it in my spice grinder and grind it up real fine. And then just refill this thing right here. So we're just gonna put sea salt. And then I always put a little bit of nutmeg just to bring out the squash flavor. Just a very little bit. And that's it, guys. And then I'm gonna air fry it and it's gonna come out crispy like a potato hash. Let me just, oh, you know what? I forgot the paprika. I always put a little bit of paprika too. And then just a little bit of paprika. And that's it, guys. Let me know if you guys buy one and try it. So that's how I do my butternut squash. Have you guys ever had spaghetti squash? We like spaghetti squash too. And I don't know if you know, but it's called spaghetti squash because when all you do is you cut it in half and open it and then you bake it like that. And then you take like a fork and you kind of like scrape the middle and it comes out like spaghetti. And I can't eat, I can't eat pasta anymore, so delicious. So much. Too bad we don't have chickens because we'd feed this to the chickens or the rabbits. But so I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna let that air fry, and then I think, let's see. I think we'll have that. We'll have the squash, and then I'm gonna make some of these nuggets that me and RJ really like, and I'm gonna make him some homemade honey mustard. I made some honey mustard for him last night, and he really liked it. So let me make some right now for him so he can set a little bit. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Thank you, baby. Okay. Mustard. So this is how I make my honey mustard for RJ. I just use regular mustard, honey, just some mayonnaise. So I just put mustard, tablespoon of honey, and just like a tablespoon of mayonnaise. And then you whip it up. And that's it. That's how I make his honey mustard. The squash is almost done, and then I'll put the nuggets in because the nuggets only take about 15 minutes. And I'll put some of that beautiful hybrid crunchy lettuce on the side, and that's what we're gonna have for dinner. And I still got laundry I gotta bring up and fold. And I was doing some schoolwork, guys. You can tell I'm like tired. For some reason, when I do schoolwork, man, it drains me. So you're using your brain, your muscle, and your brain. That's good honey mustard. So like that. I'm gonna go wash these seeds off so I can dry them. All right, guys, we're gonna eat dinner and we going to bed, and that is my Sunday vlog. Hope you guys have a wonderful week, and don't forget, read your Bibles. Bye, guys. So here's the squash, and see, doesn't it look just like potatoes? It's perfect, nice and crispy, and they're kind of hot. I don't want to try it now because I'll burn my mouth. There's the seeds that I washed off, and I'm gonna let them dry so we can plant them in the garden whenever the season's ready. But delicious, guys. See that? Yum, yum.